Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and I'm disappointed in y'all. I'm disappointed you didn't catch my warning because I've been trying to tell everybody that Sombra is not only the most underrated hero, but maybe, just maybe, one of the best heroes in Overwatch because of the potential that she brings. But oh, nobody decided to listen to little Bro You Whack. Everybody thinks that because he can't get no girls, that he has no validation in deciding what is gonna be meta in Overwatch. Oh, y'all wrong. For months now, Goats has been running rampant, and for months now, Goats has seen little to no counters to stopping it. I mean, the only thing that you could counter Goats with was to run Goats yourself, and it's all because of how it's played. Basically, 6 heroes feed off of each other, mesh well with each other, and you go together as one unit. You play together to stop the enemy team. So after having to play with that meta for so many months, players complained to the Jeff Kaplan and the Overwatch team saying to nerf Goats, delete Brigida, fix your game, this and that. Meanwhile, they've been balancing the game and making heroes better and kind of giving you what you wish for. But this is why I say never be too rash when it comes to saying fix your game, because they will change some stuff, but sometimes what you wish for will just cause a new problem. Because while Goats was the #1 composition because there was nothing stopping it, well, now we're starting to see a shift in the meta for something that literally has no counter to it. And if it does, it's not the greatest counter. And what I'm talking about is Sombra. Sometimes it's Sombra Goats, but really I just want to focus on Sombra in today's video and talking about why she's one of, if not the most OP, but also unbalanced hero in Overwatch. Now I know whenever I make those bold statements, it gets people's panties in a bunch because they're going to be thinking, nope, Goats is still powerful, nope, Sombra's still the worst hero, Sombra needs a buff, but just really hear me out. This is why I'm making a full-length video and not just making a 2-minute video saying, okay, Sombra's the best, bye y'all. No, I'm actually gonna try to explain why Sombra is so powerful in this video. Now, even though the Go composition is still a very powerful composition, it's not perfect. It does have some weak spots, and if you do play specific heroes or play in a certain way, you can exploit those weaknesses. And this is where Sombra comes into play because you really have to think about it. What stops Sombra? You know Genji can stop Sombra, right? Yeah, it's time to die. What stops her from going invisible? A Widowmaker's ultimate is a start, but are you really playing Widowmaker and popping her ultimate just to stop the Sombra? I don't really think so. So when you throw Widowmaker out of the equation while you're playing Goats, which then at that point you're not playing Goats, what is really stopping Sombra from going invisible? Nothing. Okay, what's stopping her from hacking you guys from a little bit of ways? Because that's one weak spot about Goats, is that they suck at long distances. There's only 2 heroes that can take care of the Sombra hacking you, which is Zenyatta and Lucio. But they have to react so fast, and when you're in the middle of a team fight, you're not looking for the Sombra. You're focused on what's in front of you. So when the Sombra gets a hack on the Reinhardt, on the Diva, or whatever, it opens the window slightly, very slightly, for your team to be aggressive. But then you have to ask yourself, what stops EMP? What stops Sombra from hacking all 6 of us with a single use of her ultimate by simply pressing Y, triangle, or Q? What is going to counter that? And at that point, you really have nothing. And this is why I think Sombra is not only one of the best heroes, but also can counter Goats, but is also going to start this new Sombra meta that people are going to be crying about because, there's nothing stopping it. What counters Sombra? Nothing. Nothing. So why am I telling you all this? Why am I giving you this information in regards to Sombra and the Go composition? Well, for starters, if you hate Goats and you don't know what solves Goats, well, we have our answer, and that's Sombra. So one, I want to tell you guys that if you want to stop the Go composition, learn Sombra. Really learn the flank routes, really learn the high priority targets with your hack, and really learn how she should be played, which isn't all that hard. You really just gotta poke at them and then build your EMP up, translocate out of there, build it again, EMP, that's kind of the gameplay behind Sombra. But the second reason why I'm telling you all this, and it's somewhat related to the first one, is that nothing stops Sombra. I truly feel like the only reason why you're not doing good with Sombra is because you're not getting full value out of her, but you're also not communicating with your team when you're hacking someone, or when you're going in with EMP. Because when I hear a Sombra say, hey, Reinhardt's hacked, hey, Diva's hacked, I'm focusing that hero. When I hear EMP is about to go off, I get aggressive, I save my abilities for when we need to get aggressive, and that's when we go in when EMP pops off. So if you play like that, nothing should really stop you besides maybe a Widowmaker ultimate, because they can identify where you're hiding, which is how you probably should be playing Sombra. And the third reason why I'm making this video is to tell you this new meta that's gonna take over soon enough, because while we have maybe been hopeful with like the addition of Baptiste and maybe some buffs for like Reaper or whatnot, this is literally happening in all of our games. Whether it's the Overwatch League or just simply our bronze games, we are starting to see Sombra's EMP get a lot more value because of how Goats is played and because of how powerful it is, all based on the fact that nothing can stop it. Nobody can identify where the Sombra's at before it's too late, before the EMP goes off. And that's why I want to make this video. That's why I want to tell you that Sombra's stock is going to be rising these next couple of months. So if you're a Sombra player, really start to utilize and value her abilities and how powerful she is. Start communicating with your team, because guarantee you're going to start to see a lot more wins. And if you haven't started playing Sombra yet, start to learn her, because there's nothing getting in the way of you being good with Sombra other than just maybe your arrogance and lack of skill. And that's my video. That's my video explaining the answer for Goats, but also explaining why Sombra's so powerful and why she's gonna start this new meta, because nothing really stops her. And that's what I want to hear from you guys. I don't want to see no comments calling me a virgin and how I'm not gonna get laid, because we already know that. I want to hear anything that can possibly stop Sombra that isn't too complex. That's simply as a hit scan versus a Pharah. That's a simple counter. I don't want to see no Hanzo, Sonic, because that's not efficient. I want to see efficient counters. And when you really think about it, there aren't really any. But let me know. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.